Won't wait for your friend before we seat your table? Okay, follow me. Hi everyone. This happened yesterday and it's the first thing that I've experienced that might come close to the other posts here. Here goes. I work for a chain restaurant as a hostess. There's about 150 to 200 locations across the country. It's a southern-style restaurant and we line dance. That's just for reference. Considering this is not a small chain, we have corporate policies that all locations have to abide by. One of those policies is that we cannot seat an incomplete party. If you put your party in for 4 people, we have to be able to count all members of your party before we take you to your table. This allows for all members to be able to order their food at the same time and have faster table turnout. This policy has some guests grumbling, but most wait until they have a full party. Except this one lady yesterday. She calls in for a party of 6 on our call-ahead waitlist. On the phone we make sure to tell every guest that they need to show up with the entire party. We send her a text to check in when the party is ready and she does so. We page her to come inside and lo and behold there is only 5 members. I tell her we need to see that 6th member before we can seat. No issue there, she goes back outside. 15 minutes later she comes back in and says they're all here. I and my other host still only count 5 people. She makes scene saying it's ridiculous and I direct her to the sign on the host stand that clearly states our policy. She said her 6th guest could be up to an hour late. I tell her no matter how late someone may be, we have to stick to our policies. I said it more professionally, but ya get the gist. She looks to her husband, presumably, and turns back to me and says, he's not coming anymore. Can we be sat now? Quote. Here's the malicious compliance. Most people know tables come in the ability to seat in even numbers. 2, 4.6, 8, 10, etc. She figured if she was a party of 5 and we sat her at a 6 top, then her other party member would be able to sit. I tell her, okay, no problem. I'll remark you as a party of 5 inches. I sat her at a 4 top with a chair on the end. Boom. 5 top table for a 5-member party. Already limited space and no way could another member sit down. She asks to sit somewhere else and I tell her that the restaurant is packed and if she had renamed herself as a party of 5 earlier I would have been able to put her at a 6 top. 6 guy comes along almost an 1.5 later. Tried to pull up a chair and my manager told them that more than 1 chair at the end of a 4 top creates a fire hazard. Sorry. Corporate policies. Woman shrugging, light skin tone. Not sure if this is considered malicious compliance. I am still getting a hang of this subreddit, but thought I'd share a petty moment working as an underpaid college student in a busy chain restaurant. TDLR. Lady doesn't want to accept our corporate policies for seating guest. I oblige her request. Edit. Fixed some mistakes on wording. BCIM tired. Thanks commenter who told me how to do it. Dip the rolls in the white cream gravy you use for the chicken fried steaks. So good it should be a dessert. Assuming your restaurant is Alabama Highway Shack. Or something along those lines. I did this. Party of 5. 3 there. Karen threw a fit and talked to my manager. Manager told me to seat them. I sat them at a 3 top. Looked my manager right in the eyes as I did it. Never happened again. IDK. Maybe it is company policy. But in the times I've eaten at chain's local place, I've never seen that personally. In fact, we had a similar situation. We were a party of 5, one of whom, my stepson, we knew would be at least a few minutes late, and we informed the hostess of this. She said, no problem, and sat us at a 6 top. We knew what stepson wanted to order, because he messaged us. So working with our awesome waiter, we put in his order when our food came out. Stepson showed up just about 2 minutes after his food came out. The reason he was late. We lived in an area that is fairly rural, and both the fire department and EMS are 10% paid staff, 90% volunteers. He and his father was a volunteer member of both companies, and just getting done with an EMS call. Had the call gone out 10 minutes later, he would have been with us when we arrived. But you can't plan an emergency, namely a heart attack of a 48-year-old man. After they brought the guy to the hospital, stepson was actually dropped off by ambulance by the guys on the call with him. If you could have seen the look on other patrons' faces at the sight of an ambulance pulling up. Tears of joy. After dinner, we drove him back to get his car at the EMS station. Yes, we tipped well, because we sat at the table probably 45 minutes longer than we normally would have. They gave us a small discount they said was for first responders. Maybe because stepson had on his jump gear and my fiancé had one of his squad's t-shirts on. But we gave that discount to the waiter, on top of the tip we gave. So, I don't know what the company policy is, but we were treated decent, without expectations of being treated any different than any other customers. Clearly states our policy, not party. Sorry IDK how to edit. Beautiful MC. Kudos to your manager for not allowing a sixth chair. Great MC. But seriously, who shows up an hour and a half late to dinner? Question mark. Okay, this post feels like hall monitor meets malicious compliance. I'm sorry. Where's your hall pass? Well, you can't be out here without one. I'm telling Ms. What's-Her-Face. That's the vibe I get here. What is this place? Sounds like fun. Of course, I betcha it ain't in SoCal. Yeah, I wouldn't be coming to your restaurant anymore. You had 5 people ready to order and knew one might show up late. And you wanted 5 people to just wait? We'd have left. Your corporate policies are dumb, and this is not the win you think it is. Oh, that is just so beautifully smooth. Thank you. Lady definitely wasn't creative enough. I would have treated a stranger to an hour and a half of dinner if I wanted to maliciously comply to you. Sounds like Texas Roadhouse. I have to question the sanity of people who turn up 1 3/4 hours late to a dinner, and b. those that accept that as normal, acceptable behavior.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.